Hey there guys, welcome back to another video. In this video I'll be doing a detailed review of the Yamaha R15 V3 BS6 Thunder Grey edition. So I'll be doing an overview, mainly basically मैं आपको specifications भी बताऊंगा और I'll also share with you the riding experience of this motorcycle. So without wasting much of our time, let's get started. So coming to the engine specification of this motorcycle, this bike has a liquid cooled 4-valve single cylinder 155cc SOHC fuel injected engine that produces a max power of 18.1 PS at the rate 10,000 RPM and a peak torque of 14.1 Nm at the rate 8,500 RPM. Now coming to the other specification of the bike, so I'll start with the wheels right now. So it has a 17-inch alloy wheel on the front as well as the rear. Now coming to the braking of the motorcycle, this bike has dual disc on both the sides, like front and the rear, and ABS. It's a dual channel ABS. Now it has a 282 mm disc up front and a 220 mm disc in the rear. So coming now to the tires. The tires are 100 section tire in the front and a 140 section tubeless, or it's tubeless tires on both the sides. So it's 140 section tire in the rear. So that was a quick overview. Now coming to the tank. The tank capacity of this motorcycle is 11 liters and you can expect a mileage of around 35 to 45 kmpl. So if you ask me about the tank range of this motorcycle, then on an average you can say that it gives you an average mileage of around 40 kmpl. So on 11 liters tank, it will return you a tank range of 440 to 450 kilometers. So that's huge, I'd say. Now from the looks and the ergonomics of the motorcycle, I'd say that Yamaha has tried to give it a big bike feel. When you ride it, especially, you will get to know about it. So talking about the tail light, you'll see that the same tail light is there in Yamaha R1, and the design is kind of copied from that. Come on, it's the younger sibling of the bike. Or it comes with LED headlight on front as well as the backlight is also LED, leaving the indicator, see its bulb. Now this windshield, I'd say this windshield is very effective, and you can already see the position or the riding position. You can guess the riding position of this bike. It's very aggressive. It's way more aggressive compared to other 150cc to 200cc segment sports motorcycle. It's a very aggressive sports motorcycle. मतलब इसमें जो riding posture है ये आपको KTM RC 200 में दिखने मिलता है और किसी और में नहीं. Consider bikes like Pulsar RS 200 or Suzuki Gixxer SF. So in those bikes has kind of an upright position, but this position is way more aggressive. The same kind of position you can see in TVS RR 310, but that's a 300cc motorcycle and this is a 150cc. So that was a quick overview of the bike. Now I'll give you the first ride experience of the motorcycle. Talking about the first ride review of the motorcycle, so the first thing that I start is about the riding position of this motorcycle. So the riding position of this motorcycle is very aggressive. Yeah, I know it's a sports motorcycle है, ऐसा riding position होना it's natural, but इसमें थोड़ा कुछ riding position को जो aggressiveness है वो थोड़ा ज़्यादा ही है, I'd say. Let me cross this thing first. हाँ, तो इसमें वो थोड़ा ज़्यादा है. You can see the handlebars and the seat are on the same height, so you have to crouch to get to the handlebars. And ये थोड़ा fat riders के लिए थोड़ा problem हो सकता है, क्योंकि जिसका tummy थोड़ा निकला हुआ होगा, तो your tummy will touch on the tank, you'll have some kind of a difficulty. और थोड़ा मतलब uncomfortable feel हो सकता है. मतलब it's not compulsory that you will have that kind of a feeling, but it might happen. Okay. So talking about the seating position, talking about the seat of this motorcycle, so the front seat has enough room for the rider to move आप पीछे सामने भी आ सकते हो, आप थोड़ा पीछे भी जा सकते हो। मतलब अगर आप पीछे जाओगे तो आपका राइडिंग पोजीशन और भी अग्रेसिव हो जाएगा, और अगर सामने आओगे तो थोड़ा यू कैन बी ऑन अ काइंड ऑफ अपराइट, यू कैन से नॉट दैट मच, बट कंटिन्यूसली यू हैव टू लीन। But talking about the pillion seat of this motorcycle, that is very short. मतलब उसका कुछ काम ही नहीं। अगर आप थोड़ा हेल्दी हो तो आप it will be very much uncomfortable for you to sit on the pillion seat. So that was regarding the seating posture, and that was regarding the seating posture of the motorcycle. Now coming to the gearbox, it comes with a 6-speed gearbox, and so far this gearbox is very smooth. मतलब कुछ बाइक्स में होता है ना क्लंकी गियर बॉक्स, यू कैन फील द शिफ्टिंग ऑन योर लेग्स, बट इसमें वैसा कुछ नहीं है। इट्स वेरी स्मूथ, you won't be able to feel that gear shift भी हो गया। And one more thing, in this console, instrument console, the console is very advanced. It gets gear position indicator, and this is the RPM line, this is the speed, this is the odometer, there are trips meter too, and this is the fuel gauge indicator. And what is this? So many have a confusion that this is the RPM limiter, but this is not actually the RPM limiter. This is the VVA, variable valve actuation indicator. So I'll not tell you in detail, but I'll tell you in brief that what is VVA. So VVA is more of a like अगर आपको पता है कि इंजन कैसे काम करता है, तो this motorcycle has a 4-valve engine. Okay. हाई एंड में जब आप रेव करते हो इंजन को, तब VVA काम करने लगता है, मतलब वो ज़्यादा हवा खींचता है आपकी इंजन में भेजता है, so that the combustion is much more accurate. Okay, so that is the main function of VVA. Oh, I saw S1000R standing over there. This also gets a slipper clutch, so the shifting is way smooth. And also because of the slipper clutch, the benefit that you'll get is that on high speeds when you shift the gear down, your wheel will not wobble. मतलब आपको slippery ऐसा कुछ wheel lock नहीं होगा, तो the slipper clutch will automatically adjust and keep the balance of the bike in constant. Okay, so that was the slipper clutch. And talking more about the bike is the ergonomics. Okay, I'll talk about the ergonomics of this I'll talk about the ergonomics of the machine. The windshield is very effective on this motorcycle, I'd say. So बहुत लोग डबल बबल विंडशील्ड भी लगाता है, पर द स्टॉक में जो दिया आता है वो भी बहुत इफेक्टिव ही है। मतलब व्हेन यू वांट टू राइड दिस बाइक एग्रेसिवली, अगर आपको टॉप स्पीड उठाना है, अगर आप मतलब हाई स्पीड में चला रहे हो, तो यू कैन इजीली डक लाइक दिस, यू कैन इजीली क्राउच, एंड व्हाट हैपेंस इज दैट ऑल द विंड ब्लास्ट दैट यू यूज्ड टू गेट हिट ऑन योर चेस्ट एंड ऑन द हेलमेट, वो आपके हेलमेट के ऊपर से बहुत इजीली फ्लो करके निकल जाता है। सो यू डोंट यू गेट टू फील द विंड, बट यू डोंट गेट द ब्लास्ट ऑफ द विंड. ओके, दैट्स द मेन थिंग ऑफ द windshield. So the mirrors are way too far. Oh my god, I can't reach it. Okay, so the mirrors are way too far from your hands to reach. You have to come front, you have to bend. You're already in bend position, again you have to bend for you to reach the mirrors. Because of the okay, now the next thing that I'll talk about is the vibration of this motorcycle. So being a 155cc engine, having a 155cc engine, this machine does not vibrate much of a lot. Engine उतना ज़्यादा vibrate नहीं करता. Now if you push its limits, like you are riding close to 130 or 140 in the 6th gear, then you get to feel a little bit of a vibration on the foot pegs, a bit on the tank, and a little bit on the handlebars. Okay, फिर भी वो सब बहुत ही मतलब मिनिमल है, उतना ज़्यादा कुछ वाइब्रेट नहीं होता है. ओके, so that's okay. Now talking about the heating issue of this motorcycle. Heating issue is that this motorcycle doesn't heat up much of a lot, but as because this is a sports motorcycle, तो इसका जो मतलब पिस्टन का मूवमेंट है ना, वो दूसरे 150cc सेगमेंट के मोटरसाइकिल से थोड़ा ज़्यादा है. ओके, बिकॉज सी इट्स अ स्पोर्ट्स मोटरसाइकिल एंड इट्स फर्स्ट मोटो क्या होता है, स्पोर्ट्स मोटरसाइकिल का मोटो क्या होता है, वो उसको बहुत ज़्यादा स्पीड अचीव करना है एज फास्ट एज पॉसिबल. So the same thing is applicable for this bike too. Okay, so इसमें वो पिस्टन का मूवमेंट थोड़ा ज़्यादा होता है. That's why this bike tends to heat up a bit more. I'd say tends to heat up a bit more compared to other 155 or 155cc engine motorcycles. So now I'll be sharing my views, my riding experience with this motorcycle. Till now, this is the best and the fastest motorcycle I've ever rode in the 150cc segment. मतलब क्या ही बताएं इस मोटरसाइकिल के बारे में. इट्स वन ऑफ माय फेवरेट मोटरसाइकिल्स, यू नो. मतलब 150 सीसी के सेगमेंट पे होने के बाद भी ये मतलब चुटकियों में 150 सीसी को तो छोड़ ही दो. आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट एनी काइंड ऑफ राइवल्स इन 150 सीसी. इट कैन easily beat competitors with cc मतलब double, which is having cc double of this motorcycle. Like this is 155, I am considering a 300cc motorcycle. Leave the classic and the Thunderbird. वो सबको तो इनिशियल में ही बीट कर देगा. बट टॉकिंग ऑफ लाइक पल्सर NS200 which I own, पल्सर RS200 220, then coming is that KTM Duke 200, RC200, Duke 250, CBR. These all are nothing in front of this motorcycle, trust me. cc engine, like how it pulls so fast, man. So I am very, very much astonished and shocked by the performance of this motorcycle, you know. Now one more thing that I'll share with you is the touring review of this motorcycle. I personally like to tour a lot with a motorcycle. I've been different places, different heights with a motorcycle, and also will share with you the touring review, means if you can tour or not on this motorcycle. So considering the riding position of this motorcycle, I would say that this bike is not at all meant for touring. Yes, if it's straight highways then it's good, but touring में क्या होता है, आपको सिर्फ highways नहीं मिलता, आपको off roads मिलता है, mud, slush, patches, बहुत different type of terrain. You have to मतलब आपको बहुत तरह के terrain झेलना पड़ता है while touring. So then it will become a pain in your ass. Okay, this motorcycle, your hand, your waist and on your shoulder, you're continuously leaning on this motorcycle, and the pressure of your body is falling on your wrists. You have to and the wrist is putting this pressure on your shoulder. Okay, so these are the two things that you will face problem. And the third one is your waist, which is continuously leaned. So for touring, I will suggest you another motorcycle which is having the same engine, is the Yamaha MT-15. The Yamaha MT-15 has the same engine as of Yamaha R15 V3. And one more thing I'll add is that the chain sprocket, the rear chain sprocket of Yamaha MT-15 is a bit bigger compared to Yamaha R15 V3. You know the advantages and disadvantages of that, means this thing. What happens is that because of a shorter chain sprocket, the final or the means on top speeds it beats the other bikes. Like of these have a shorter chain sprocket, and the larger chain sprocket is present in the MT-15. Because of that, it has a high initial punch in the motorcycle. Okay, for touring there are different other motorcycles on different other segments. I'd say not to choose. This is a very aggressive sports motorcycle, so you must stick on that fact. You can't change the fact. So I've reached my destination. I'll just park my bike here and I'll end this review.